The Cleveland Browns may have just uncovered a generational talent, but instead of celebrating him, they're trying to hide him. Shedeur Sanders has faced criticism from analysts like Tony Gracie and others, who argue that he is sabotaging himself by reportedly treating Sanders like a fifth-round pick. Critics claim that his approach is overly cautious, that he's not seizing the opportunity the way a top draft pick would. But the reality is far simpler and far more compelling. Sanders is methodically exploring his talent and testing the limits of his own curiosity. He's not playing a game for approval. He's building a foundation that will serve him for years to come. A player with his level of skill and ambition can't afford shortcuts, and his work ethic, grinding through reps, studying film, refining mechanics, is precisely what sets him apart from the rest of the rookie class. While some see hesitation, fans who pay attention understand that he's not hesitant. He's strategic. He's preparing for the moment when it matters most, not chasing temporary recognition or media hype. The Cleveland Browns recently pulled off what can only be described as a classic Cleveland stunt. They faked an injury for Sanders. Yes, you read that correctly. Instead of allowing the rookie quarterback to showcase his immense talent and hard work during practice, the team issued a vague statement citing a sore arm. There were no photos, no MRI scans, no video footage, nothing to substantiate the claim. For fans and analysts paying attention, it looked less like legitimate sports management and more like a carefully staged performance, crafted to contain Sanders' growing momentum and prevent him from overshadowing the established roster. This move raises serious questions about the franchise's priorities. Are they genuinely protecting a young player? Or are they trying to manage optics and control a narrative that threatens their comfort zone? Sanders had been dominating practice, displaying precision throws, leadership on the field, and a work ethic that made even seasoned teammates take notice. Sanders, known for his laser focus, elite mechanics, and explosive talent, was absolutely dominating training camp. He was making throws with surgical precision, reading defenses like a seasoned veteran, and consistently elevating the energy of everyone around him. Reporters and teammates alike couldn't stop talking about his performance, and fans were buzzing about a rookie who seemed capable of transforming the Browns' offense. One day, he's up, showing off his command of the field, demonstrating his work ethic and leadership, and bringing an undeniable spark to every drill. The next, suddenly, he's benched due to an alleged sore arm. Critics immediately questioned whether Sanders might be overexerting himself, asking if working so hard could be counterproductive. But for those paying attention, it's hard not to see this narrative as a convenient excuse to suppress a rising star, rather than a legitimate concern. The lack of transparency, the vague statements from the front office, and the mysterious timing of the announcement created a spectacle more reminiscent of a daytime soap opera than a professional football operation. It left fans and analysts scratching their heads, wondering if the Browns were protecting him or quietly trying to contain a player whose talent and charisma were starting to overshadow the established order. The real issue with Sanders isn't his health, it's politics, ego, and fear. The Browns' front office appears terrified of a rookie disrupting the carefully constructed status quo. Sanders wasn't just performing well. He was shining, commanding attention, and demonstrating a level of precision and confidence that made the rest of the roster look ordinary by comparison. For a franchise that has spent years entrenched in mediocrity, a player who threatens to upset the established hierarchy is perceived as a liability rather than an asset. Suddenly, the narrative shifts. It's not about development or long-term strategy. It's about controlling a rookie whose presence highlights the weaknesses and complacency of the existing system. Every crisp throw, every successful read, every spark of charisma from Sanders exposes the inefficiencies and indecisiveness of the team's leadership. And that scares them. The fear of competition and disruption outweighs the opportunity to embrace greatness. Instead of nurturing Sanders' talent and giving him the chance to grow, the organization has opted for containment. Vague injury reports, limited reps, and a slow drip of exposure designed to minimize his impact. It's a strategy that values conformity over brilliance, comfort over innovation. In this environment, Sanders is more than just a quarterback. He's a disruptor, a threat to the old guard, and a reminder that talent alone can't flourish in a system designed to suppress it. The Browns may think they are protecting the team, but in reality, they're stifling a once-in-a-generation talent whose only crime is being too good, too fast, and too capable of changing the narrative. Instead of allowing Sanders to showcase his talent on the field, the Browns opted for control over progress, choosing bureaucracy and hierarchy over opportunity and momentum. Despite clearly demonstrating readiness, poise, and leadership during practices, Sanders found himself buried behind multiple quarterbacks on the depth chart. Each day he proved that he could handle the speed, intensity, and complexity of an NFL offense. Yet the organization repeatedly limited his reps, restricted his exposure, and kept him out of situations where he could shine. It wasn't about his skill or readiness. It was about maintaining an artificial order and preserving the comfort of veteran players, coaches, and executives who may have felt threatened by the rookie's natural ability and confidence. This approach signals that the Browns are more invested in protecting their established structure than in cultivating a once-in-a-generation talent who could change the franchise's trajectory. Meanwhile, fans and social media quickly caught on, dissecting every nuance of training camp. Clips of Sanders throwing precise passes, his timing with receivers, and even his demeanor between drills were scrutinized frame by frame. Fans tracked his reps, noted his energy levels, and debated whether the reported injury was real or a convenient excuse to keep him sidelined. The collective response revealed a growing awareness. The Browns were suppressing a player whose talent demanded attention. The organization may have thought it could control the narrative, but the fans were already invested, and social media was proving that momentum and hype cannot be hidden. Even if a front office tries to bury it behind layers of secrecy and vague statements, Sanders' tended to Saints' journey from HBCU standout to proving himself at Colorado is a testament to his resilience, determination, and ability to overcome obstacles that might have derailed a lesser athlete. At Jackson State, he developed his skills in a competitive environment that often went unnoticed by mainstream scouts, proving his talent against tough competition and earning recognition for his poise and precision on the field. His decision to transfer Colorado demonstrated his ambition and confidence as he successfully adjusted to a higher level of play, consistently showing that he could perform under pressure and against elite talent. Entering the NFL, Sanders arrived ready to compete, ready to demonstrate that his path, though unconventional, had prepared him for the challenges of professional football. Yet instead of being given the opportunity to shine, he found himself buried under layers of paperwork, bureaucracy, and vague explanations from a front office wary of his rapid rise. The Browns, it seems, are more fearful of the disruption his charisma, efficiency, and marketability could bring than of losing games. His absence from the field is not a reflection of his readiness or health. It is a political maneuver designed to control, contain, and manage a rookie whose talent and presence threaten the established order. Sanders isn't just a gifted athlete. He's a highly marketable business asset for the Browns and the NFL. Every throw, every practice highlight, every up moment generates fan excitement, social media buzz, and merchandise sales. Jerseys fly off the shelves, young fans discover the team, and even casual viewers tune in to watch a rookie with charisma, confidence, and a flair for the dramatic. Yet instead of leveraging this energy to build the franchise and engage fans, the Browns seem intent on treating Sanders' popularity as a problem to be contained. The team's approach amounts to corporate ghosting, sidelining a player who could be both an on-field star and a marketing engine, all while the NFL watches silently. Shedeur Sanders embodies everything the league celebrates: talent, charisma, and star potential. Yet Cleveland's hesitation to unleash him has only slowed their own progress. Despite the team's caution, his energy and skill are impossible to ignore. Every practice and highlight adds to the growing buzz around him. Sanders isn't just another rookie. He's a spark capable of redefining the Browns' future. They can delay his debut, but they can't contain his rise. When he finally takes the field, the doubters won't just see a quarterback, they'll see the future of Cleveland football.